What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. We are here today starting off my dream truck build. As you know, I got my 2016 F250. Today is the day we start doing shit to it. It's about fucking time. So the first thing on the agenda, this option was a King Ranch, blah, 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 blah. But the thing is, it had coin holder slots, not the switches. So I didn't have any auxiliary switches in my truck. And why do you ask why I want auxiliary switches? Why do I even want to put all of this whole thing in my truck? Well, it's because of this. This is 2200 motherfucking fiber optic cables for a fucking Starlight. 22 fucking hundred. This is a lot. This is a lot. We got this little mini one also. You know, there's a big size difference between these two. These are actually meteors. So you're gonna have your Starlights, and you have these going pew, pew, like that, basically. So yeah, this is gonna be fucking insane. But on top of that, before we do any of that, right, we gotta paint. Because I'm not gonna be putting Starlights on a tan roof liner. Headliner. Yo, let me put the thinking cap on real quick. So, a headliner, right? It's tan. It's tan. To me, if other people do it, good on you. For me, I want the lights to pop. I don't want them to be like, oh yeah, tan, light shining. I want it dark. I want it black. So I got this. It's vinyl and fabric dye by Dupe Color. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take the headliner out, then we're gonna paint it first. I know a lot of people do the whole like wrap your headliner and whatever, blah 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 blah. No, we're just gonna dye it. I think it's gonna be good enough. If it's not, then fuck it. We can always take it off and, you know, vinyl wrap it or whatever. Put suede on it. But for me personally, I think it's gonna be fine. So day one, it's Friday, got off of work, perfectly sunny out, right? Perfectly sunny out, right? Right. So I'm like, let's start the build. Let's start the build, right? Right. Yeah, so it's downpouring. That's awesome. But anyway, yeah, we're gonna start this build. Right now, I'm just going to kind of take pieces apart from, god damn. See that little bitch? Yeah, I see you. Yeah, you're going through my trash. Yeah, you're going, you see that? You're just going through my trash. Trying to get my fucking chicken. Trying to get my chicken. You're trying to get my chicken. Baby. Trying to get my, come here. Come here. Oh, who's our good girl? Yeah, that's a baby. I forgot to show you guys. We went a little overboard, but we got the babbles. We got the babbles. God damn. Anyway, back to what we were talking about. Tonight, I'm just gonna take pieces out so I can get the headliner out, bring it in here, start marking the holes, doing all that. The plan is to do Starlights all across, blah, blah, blah. But then in the middle, we're gonna do the King Ranch logo, right dead center. So we're just gonna mock that up, make sure it looks nice, because I got 2200 fucking lights. 2200. Like the usual casual people are like, yeah, I'll throw in like 1,000. Dude, I just double bucked that. Double buck. Yeah, I did 2200. I think I might have gotten too much. Yeah, I did a lot. It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy. Phase 3, chrome wides. 24x14s on 35s. Chrome wides, baby. We'll see how it goes. But I hope you guys enjoy this build. Again, this has been like my dream since I was a wee little lab to build one of these. So I'm pretty excited. I'm pretty excited. Also, no pump. No pump, and I've been cutting. I know some people have been saying like do more gym videos. I'm still feeling good. Feeling good. I lost a little bit of arm size, a little bit of like chest size. If you guys want some advice on dieting, lifting, and shit like that, I'd be down to make some videos. I know that me and Dylan have been talking about doing this thing called Tailgate Talks, which is like a little podcast about different things, bring on different people, talk about different situations, see where it goes. So maybe that could be a topic for then. But anyway, let's get into this build. Boop. So what we're doing, again, is just taking off every single piece that's holding the headliner, and then tomorrow I'll actually pull it. So it really started coming down. So you guys are gonna be like my seeing light right now. So it's raining outside right now. So I can't really do much but just take off the pieces tonight. So we're just kind of going at it. So we're taking out the 2 smaller bolts on the outsides towards the door. And basically those are what holds in that little fucking holder for the beauty mirrors or whatever the fuck they're called. How'd they manage to, you see that? They like burrowed it around? What the fuck? Dude, the people that own this truck before me, wow. What the fuck were they doing? But again, a little bolt up there, same T20 I've been using, a little Craftsman hoe. This is working pretty fine for me. I don't know if anyone else got any better ways. Y'all probably have a fucking drill. I don't have a fucking drill right now. Actually, I do, but I don't have the bit to change it. So I'm just doing it the old fashioned way with my fucking hands. But there's supposed to be a plug here that you pull down on. But that's the thing, I don't have a fucking plug there to pull down on. I think they just fucking fucked up the wiring on this shit. I guess we'll see when we pull down the headliner, because that bitch won't come out. Anyway, so you have to take this thing off. Basically, what you have to do is post that, and there's a little button right here. And then you kind of just pull along down the sides, and there you go. All you do is you open these up. Oh, there goes my shades. And you pull down. I said you pull. Okay, this is bringing the whole fucking headliner with it. Okay, so I think I'm just a bitch, because they said take a trimming tool or a screwdriver, put, oh, hold on, you see that gap? I see a gap. Hold on, let me put you guys down here. Put that on that side. It's like the redneck way of doing it, god damn. It did it! It worked! You got 2 little clamps here. You can see them right here on here. You just push in, pull out, push in. Hey, pull out. There we go. On to the back. That one right there. That one, cab light. And then you're supposed to take the seat belts off. I'm probably going to take off those 3. I'm going to keep this one on just in case I have to go anywhere. Okay, for everyone wondering, yeah, I'm a dumbass. There's a little thing you just got to flip down on these back panels. Another T20 here, just spin that hoe around. Yoink. Next one, T20. Going in the cup holder. I honestly just wanted to show you guys how lucky I was, to be honest with you. So these seatbelt bolts are these bigums, right? It's a Star Hex bigums, right? Big as my finger, right? I was like, I don't have one of those. So I looked in my toolbox over here, and what do I see here? This one right fucking here. And it is a fucking T50. Okay, that other side was real easy. There we go. I guess I could just do it with my fucking hand, but flick. Just take those off. I might take the head seats off, or the headrest off real quick, just so it's easier to get to, but pretty simple. Got the 3 bolts up front, then you got only one here that connects the two, and then this one here. So you got 3 and 3. I think that's a stock sub. I don't think they've messed with it, but that's what's concerning to me. What the fuck is that, you know? I'm a little bit worried though that if I sit down without looking, I'm gonna have one of these fucking studs penetrate my asshole. I got this first B pillar down. Basically pop these two, pop the seat belt, pull, unhook from the bottom trim, you're good to go. I'm gonna do it on that side. We got the A pillars. And we should be good. The only thing that sucks is I totally forgot to lay these down because they're electric. So getting it out is gonna be a real pain in the ass. I don't know how I'm gonna do that part yet. So we might have ran into a little bit of a problem. You had to unscrew those two, get that plug out so it doesn't rip out. Kind of forgot that step. So we're just holding it up for a minute. Having somebody bring me a Phillips screwdriver real quick. Because if I let go, it's gonna rip off that wire, and I don't really want that to happen. So just gonna chill here for a minute. I got everything down though. At least it fell down. I don't know why the hell they got these like wires running through and around the airbags and shit, and it's for like a camera, like a backup camera. Why the fuck would you wrap it around the airbag? So you guys know, I've been at this for an hour. I've tried looking up how to get it out that passenger door, how to get out the back door. All these fucking forums are saying you gotta pull the back glass to get it out, blah, blah, blah. I don't fucking know. I really, like, I can't fucking fit it through without folding it. It won't fucking work, but I don't know. We're gonna see what we can do. Right, so headliner is out. Seat is back in. We can do that and then paint those. What the helly? What the helly on? Yeah, we got it out. Yeah, so you know, don't pull that rear wire or that light. You can if you want, I guess, but kind of just pops out with the whole thing. You don't even have to do it because it's wired to the C-pillar with that one there, and it's made in Mexico. But don't forget to unplug these. I fucked up and forgot to unplug the thing. Got these out, so now we can prep it, clean it, spray it. This fucking sucked taking it out, but we finally did it. Also, I guess if you unplug that one right there, it throws a wrench on the screen. Not a check engine light or anything, it's just a wrench. So yeah, it scared me for a minute, but we're good. We're good. All right, so we prepped. Now it's time for the vinyl and fabric. First coat on, let it dry, and dye in. Lay a second coat, touch up, and should be all good to go. One coat down, pretty decent. Got a little bit in the middle that needs to be dyed out, but that's why you get 2 cans instead of 1. Also, she got bored of me doing it, so she's on TikTok now. So there's that. But yeah, I would highly recommend it. A little bit of streaks, but that second coat will take care of it. So it did get a little bit darker out, but step 2, another coat of this vinyl fabric. It's honestly not looking bad. Got a little bit of streaking going, which I'm gonna cover up with this second layer, but to be honest with you, it didn't come out too bad for a first coat. So hit it with a second coat real quick and it. So as you can see, the second layer is actually covering it quite nice. I haven't done this area yet, but that second layer really makes it black. So yeah, pick this stuff up, vinyl fabric by Duplicolor. But yeah, got that second coat on. It actually looks really thick and black. Looks really good, honestly. 10 out of 10 product. I'd definitely do that instead of wrapping in suede if you don't have to. It's pretty late, but I got everything marked out. So each section, I have 10 sections. Right now, there are gonna be 200 lights each. So I just have to count 210 times. And then I got the King Ranch logo here, like that. It'll look better with lights. I know the lines are a little jaggedy, but I'm putting 300 of them in there. So it's really gonna pop and show off compared to the rest that are gonna be twinkling around. Just a quick little update in the morning of. It is totally black. That dyeing kit actually worked. Now I got everything drawn up. I got the logo drawn up. I got the amounts going. And each section here has 200 dots. So 200 dots there, 200 dots there, 200 here, 200 there with the logos, 200 there. So in total, 2,300 lights are gonna be going through here. So this is not for the faint of heart. If you don't have time to do it, let somebody else do it. But you're gonna sit here with the smallest drill bit, or some people use like a closing like needle or something like that, put it in the drill. I'm just using a small bit because I don't have a needle to stick in there. So I'm just going to drill out every single hole. 2,300 holes coming up. So we have drilled every single one except for the logo. So just got the logo halfway done. Just got that piece left and the inside. Then we're all done. Still getting supported. Okay. All right. And we're about not even halfway there. So again, not for the faint of heart, but at least it's starting to look pretty cool. I don't know if you guys can see all the little holes and stuff, but it looks pretty cool without the lights so far, so we'll see. 2,300 holes later, everything is out. So next step is to brush the other side, get all the fuzzy hairs off and stuff like that, and then we'll go over it with one more layer, and then it's time to put those strands in bundles and then wire them from that side up, start poking them through and make sure they all work. So after brushing off all those like kind of ingrown little hairs, you can kind of see there's some still showing, but it's not as bad as it was. So again, I'm gonna hit it the third kind of light spray of this just to clear up and make sure that everything is black, because like there's some pieces up in here that really aren't that black. You can kind of see it there, kind of see it there. We're gonna make sure that everything is black and make sure there's not any like little holes showing anymore. All right, so it's currently about 2 or 3 in the morning. Got everything drilled out, coat is on. Now we are just feeding each of those wires in there. So I got them all pulled through basically to where they're hanging down this way. We're gonna run the wiring around this side, on this side specifically, down and then around and out this C-pillar. So it'll be connected by that through the C-pillar. This side, I'm gonna run this all the way down this side and straight out. It's getting a little messy. May have hit a little oopsie because some of the wires were a little. So what we did was we tied them off in strands, so 75, then 200, then 200, 200, 200, 200, and then the logo ones. So I'm gonna be doing the driver's side first, since I'm gonna be going through there, so I don't have to try and poke in between. So I'm gonna start here, do bang, 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 bang. Then I'm gonna do the logo, and then bang, 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 bang. So it is currently 4 in the morning, 3 hours later, basically. We got that much done. We have the corner done. So maybe if I was better at this, it would go by a little quicker, but I mean, at least everything's working. But yeah, this sucks. This fucking sucks. Day 5. We got 400 lights put in. I'm about to glue these 200 here. This looks like absolute AIDS. But running it down this C-pillar, still I have it tied off in this like little makeshift holder, just so that I know I'll have enough to run under all the fabric and down underneath the seats. If we crawl underneath here, we can see they are all shining up there. Fuck, this is taking forever. Russia, if you're gonna do it, do like 800 lights, 1,000 max. That should be enough. That should be way enough. Yeah, so if you can see all the ones that are glued down shine through, just to do a little test here, like this one here should be lighting up. Oh, there he goes. You can see a little bit of light coming from it. Yep. But then like the ones that aren't glued down show nothing. But once you look at the ones that are glued down, they show light. So that's a good way to test if they're working after you've glued them down, because it'll reflect that light through the glue. Other than that, man, this fucking sucks. So this is my nightly update. It is currently 3 in the morning of the, what is this, the 6th day, 7th day. I have 600 lights in so far. So I have 200, 200, and 200 here. I just honestly started doing the logo with this section. I'm just gonna fill in, then fill in, and fill in. It seems to be easier that way. Right now I had it taped up to where I can just run it down this little skirt here and down. I kept these in bundles. I still have the 1, 2, 3 bundles. We're gonna see what it looks like underneath, which this looks pretty fucking sick. And this is only 600 lights. This is more than most kits alone. And it's starting to actually look pretty fucking sick. So tomorrow would technically be about a week since I started it. This is a lot. This is a lot. Update though. So talk to the shop. They're gonna do subs, amps, all of that for my truck. Coming at a really good rate. So day 8 on the project. We have 700 lights done. Got all of these in the logo so far. Just need to glue from there forward. 700 lights, not too bad. I don't recommend this if you don't have the time. I really don't. If you don't have the time, or the patience is the big one. If you don't have the patience, don't do it. Don't do it. I'm pretty patient, and this is actually strenuous. This is rough, but it's worth it. Or if you're gonna do it, get like a 400, 800 kit. 2,300 might have been too much. It might have been too much. All right, update. We have half done. We have half of them done. So half the side is done. This looks fucking insane. The logo is right there. That looks so fucking tough, even from the top side. I just woke up. It's currently 2:30. I got done last night at like 6 in the morning with one of the sections. It's currently day 9, so welcome to the day 9. We started off yesterday with our update. Got this whole half done, and then I got this section basically glued down and done. Got a few over here, so I just need to finish up this section right there and then go down the row. So if this part took 8 days, I don't know. I will say most of it was because I didn't know how to set up the lines at first. So now I feel like this side's gonna be easier because I can just run it over. So it should be fine. Should be a lot quicker. What is going on, my lovely people? It is 5 in the morning on Monday morning. Yeah, we got about 1,800 lights in, basically. And this is what it's looking like right now. So, welcome back to day, like, I want to say, like, 16. Yeah, brother. So, if you remember from, like, a minute ago, it's supposed to be 200, 200, 200, 200, 55, 55, right? Right? So, I got to about here, right? And I ran out of lights. You're probably asking, how did I do that? Yeah, I definitely miscounted in the logo. I definitely did something in that where it does not add up to 500. I took these right here to here, so I'm going to keep it up to the visor, so it's going to be the same. But, yeah, I had to cover those. I still have strands enough to do these and down a little bit more. But, yeah, I totally fucking cooked the chicken, dude. Yeah, this is going to be a fucking mess to take care of, but this is basically what I'm gonna have to do the entire way up, is tightly wrap it in that black electrical tape all the way up to fit it behind the C pillar. And I'm not gonna lie, this is gonna be ass. Just gotta glue those in, and we're fucking done. We're fucking done, brother. Today we are painting these pieces black. I'm just gonna be focusing on the painting aspect of everything. So basically I took everything out here, and the two products that we're using basically is this SEM plastic adhesion promoter, and we're going with the SEM color coat in that satin black to match that OEM black that Ford has. A lot of people will use the regular like plasti dip or whatever, but I've heard that stuff actually does keep it fresh, no nicks, stuff like that, and you can go over it with a coating as well, or like a top protectant layer, but I mean, that holds up, they say. So I think I'm just gonna stick with that. These have already been cleaned and prepped, so we used crazy sandpaper grip. It barely just scuffs them up a little bit. We've already hit them with acetone, so the last step we gotta do is put some isopropyl alcohol on it, clean it all off. And then we'll put this on, spray a layer of this, and then you just go over it with a few layers of this color coat. I got 2 cans over there just to make sure got everything good, but should be all good to go. So I got the first coat going out there, basically just letting them dry for 15 minutes before I put on that shit right there. But in the meanwhile, we're watching the Travis Scott documentary where all those people died. So yeah, like I said before, everything on the first and second coat, we're kind of just gonna be light and not really show off much. But this is the third coat. Most of the pieces are basically black. There's some spots that just need a little bit touched up on some pieces, like on the edges there. But for the most part, it's actually coming out pretty dang good. tomorrow we're getting some special things done to the truck. So as you can see, the headliner is still out of it. We are waiting for something special to be installed back there and on the door. So we got these JL audios that, if you watch my previous video, we fixed them because the wiring in them were absolutely shot. So they weren't working on either side. So we got them fixed, sort of. So they've been working. You know, I'm used to more bass. And right now, all we got is that single, like, fucking 6.5, 8-inch sub that comes factory with the car. So what we're going to have is a box that lines the entire back and has 2 10s on them in a sealed box. I'm going to give you guys a little sample of what it sounds like right now with the JL audios, no amplifier, stock head unit. That shit ass sub. Just a little preview. All right, we're going to play some unreleased music so we don't get flagged for copyright. Stacking my money, I'm counting this paper. You follow me, 2 to 3 bullet in the chamber. Let me chase. LA with me, young nigga, just fuck with the chase. So, we're just gonna fast forward here. And we're gonna show you what the fuck it looks like and what it sounds like now. So, it's another glorious day. I just got off of work. And guess what was done for me while I was waiting? They actually dropped her off for me. Showed me a little example, a little showcase of what they actually did. And by all means, oh shit. There we go. All means they got it done. There's the old head unit there. The amps are right there. Rockford Foskett's. Got audio control 10s that are gonna be sitting behind the seats there. Coolest fucking thing about it all. Look at how big this fucking screen is, bro. Look at how fucking huge this screen is. It's like the size of my hand. I just press into gauges and I don't have to get gauges for my truck anymore because I have everything right there. Now look, ready? I'm gonna tap the gas. Dude, that is sick. That is sick as fuck. Also, I want to see his reaction to this because he did not know I was getting this. He thought I was just getting a little double din. So we're gonna see what his reaction to this is.
Holy shit. What the fuck is it, an iPad? God damn. And I was over until you kissed my lips and you saved me. My hands, they're strong, but my knees will fall too weak. Stand in your arms without falling to your feet. But there's a side to you that I never knew all the things you say they were never true in the games you play. You would always win, always win. But I set fire to the rain, watch it burn, touch your face. Let it burn while I cry, 'cause I heard it screaming out your name, your name. I bought up, take no shit, got from my mother. Never snitched and never will. I put that on my favorite brother. Coca-Cola, yeah, you bought me everything. Yoda, baking soda, cocaine is my water. Damn, I got a forest girl. Know making offer. No problem, I can cook it for you. Mi casa, su casa, pana. My partners get stupid quarrels. Retail shops and beauty parlors. Cover up these $30. Mi casa, su casa, pana.
Alright, so day like 20 million. Got the meteors separated. The first package we got, they were all broken. They're over there. They're all broken. So that sucked. So I had to wait for new ones to come. Yeah, got 10. And I think there's six or 7 in each strand. So it's gonna be 7 meteors going across. Holy shit. I do not recommend this to anyone that wants to do it, but B-pillars are in, headliners in. So we're just trimming them up right now. Yeah, this is what it's looking like so far. The King Ranch logo is surviving. God damn. So far we got a few cut. This whole section there. Had the logo about 3/4 of the way done. Just got the back and a little bit over there to do, and we should be done. All right, so far we are halfway done now. This is what it's looking like. It is pretty fucking tough. We got the front seat back in. Looking pretty fucking decent up in here.
That on purpose?
Nah, I just accidentally did it.
You are an ass.
We have officially cut all of them. Oh shit, I almost about fell over. Jesus Christ. This is what it's looking like. Let me give you a better view here. Give me 1 second. I'm so glad I did this logo design. If you guys need a tutorial on how to do that logo design, just let me know. I can show you a mock-up and kind of what to do. Other than that, I consider this done. We got the subs in, we got the amps in, speakers are in. All I need to do is basically put in that C-pillar back there, run the lines through there. I still got to Dremel a little hole over there. We'll run the lines over along the top here, and then we're basically just gonna put them down on this side of the seat on the passenger side, just so that we can get it away from the amps, so it can sit under the seat and look nice. I'll make a little box for it that'll basically sit right here, because that's what's gonna be sitting in it. But other than that, we're basically done. That was about a month project, just because I was doing this in my free time, and I don't have a lot of free time because of work. So, hardness scale, 1 to 10. Let's go through it. Looks, for doing it myself for the first time, looks, I'd give it an 8 out of 10. There's still some things I could have done better, but for the most part, it looks amazing. Hardness factor, I put it at a 6. 6 just because getting the headliner out and putting it back in is the tough part. Drilling and stuff like that, not too bad, but the actual wiring of organizing it all definitely would have been easier if I had less wires to deal with. So I'll put that at 6. Patience, like the need for patience, definitely a 10 out of 10. This will burn you out if you're not dedicated to it. You will get halfway through and say, fuck it. So really think about your options before you do it. And if somebody's offering you like $200 and they can professionally do it, take them up on it. But anyway, that'll be it for this video. If you have any questions, concerns, comment down below and I'm more than happy to help you and answer them. But other than that, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day.